There's a forest at the foot of Mount Fuji, thick, silent, and almost too still. Locals call it Aokigahara Jukai, meaning the Sea of Trees. But around the world, it's known by another name, the Suicide Forest. For decades, this forest has drawn people from all corners of Japan, and even beyond, for one grim purpose. Some enter never to come out. And those who do, tell stories that chill even the bravest hearts. Today, we explore the truth behind Aokigahara, its legends, its spirits, and the dark mysteries that still haunt its endless green maze. At first glance, Aokigahara is breathtaking. The forest floor is covered in lush moss. The sunlight barely filters through the dense canopy, creating a twilight world where everything feels frozen in time. It was formed centuries ago from lava that flowed down Mount Fuji during an eruption in the 9th century. Over time, trees grew over the hardened rock, twisting into strange, beautiful shapes. But there's something unnatural about the silence. There are no birds singing. Even the wind seems to stop at the edge of the forest. Visitors say it's like the forest holds its breath, listening. Because the ground is made of volcanic rock, compasses don't work properly here. Metal objects in the rock interfere with magnetic readings, making navigation nearly impossible. People who walk too deep into Aokigahara often find themselves going in circles, even when they think they're going straight. Some explorers mark their paths with colorful ribbons tied to trees, their lifeline back to safety. But many of these ribbons end abruptly. As if the person just stopped, dropped their things, and disappeared into the shadows. Aokigahara's grim reputation began long before the modern world knew about it. In ancient Japan, during times of famine, it was said that desperate families would abandon their elderly or sick relatives deep within the forest, a practice known as abasut. Left to die alone, their spirits were believed to linger, angry and lost. Then came the 1960s, when a novel called Kurwajukai, The Black Sea of Trees, told a story of lovers ending their lives together in Aokigahara. The novel became a sensation, and tragically it inspired real people to do the same. Since then, hundreds of people have gone there to end their lives, so many that the Japanese government stopped publicly reporting the numbers to discourage others. Every year, local authorities still find bodies, sometimes just tents, clothes, or notes left behind in the eerie stillness. Japanese folklore says that when someone dies filled with anger, sadness, or regret, their spirit can't move on. These restless souls are called eerie, and Aokigahara is said to be full of them. Hikers report feeling watched, even when alone. Some hear footsteps behind them, but when they turn, nothing. Others claim to see pale figures drifting between the trees, or hear soft crying that fades when they try to follow. One local rescuer said in an interview, "You feel the forest watching you. Sometimes your emotions change, like something is trying to take over your thoughts." There's also a strange phenomenon known as the forest call. People describe hearing someone calling their name from deep inside, urging them to follow. Many who go after the voice never return. Search teams often find strange camps deep within Aokigahara, tents, sleeping bags, even food supplies, all left behind as if the owner vanished mid-meal. Some believe these were people who changed their minds and fled. Others think the forest itself doesn't let everyone leave. There are stories of explorers finding Polaroid photos hanging from branches, shoes lined up neatly in a row, or dolls nailed to trees, their faces slashed. No one knows who places them there, but locals believe these objects are offerings to spirits, or warnings for those who dare to go too deep. One of the most chilling accounts came from a YouTuber who filmed his journey through Aokigahara in the early 2000s. He claimed that while recording, he heard whispers behind him, even though his translator was several feet away. When he replayed the footage, faint voices could be heard in the background, speaking Japanese words that roughly translated to "stay here." That same night, his camera batteries drained instantly, and his GPS refused to work. He left the forest in panic, and later swore never to go back. Paranormal investigators who visited also report sudden temperature drops, shadows crossing behind trees, and unseen hands tugging at their clothes. Scientists have tried to explain the strange sensations people feel inside Aokigahara. Some say it's psychological. The isolation, the silence, and the forest's tragic reputation create a heavy atmosphere that affects the human mind. Others argue there's more to it. Volcanic rocks beneath the surface can create subtle electromagnetic fields, which might disrupt human brainwaves, causing confusion, nausea, or even hallucinations. But for locals and spiritualists, the answer is simple. Aokigahara is filled with trapped souls, forever lost between life and death. If you visit today, you'll find signs posted by the Japanese government at every major entrance. They read, "Your life is a precious gift. Please think again. Seek help before you decide." There are also phone numbers for suicide prevention hotlines and messages of hope written in several languages. Volunteers and police regularly patrol the area, not only to rescue the lost, but to gently talk to those they find sitting alone, deep in thought, surrounded by the forest's silent beauty. Despite its dark history, Aokigahara remains a popular hiking destination. Many go there out of curiosity, or to experience its eerie stillness. Yet even the most casual visitors describe the same feeling, a strange tension, as though the forest itself remembers every life it has taken. Some leave small offerings, coins, flowers, or origami cranes, hoping to bring peace to the souls trapped within. And at sunset, when the light fades between the trees and shadows grow long, you can almost imagine the whispers, calling softly through the leaves. Why does this place draw people so powerfully? Is it something in the air, the magnetic pull, the silence, the sense of escape? Or is it something spiritual, a presence that calls out to those in pain, promising an end to suffering? Whatever the truth, Aokigahara remains one of Earth's most mysterious places, beautiful and deadly, peaceful and haunted. A reminder that sometimes, nature itself can hold the memories of humanity's darkest moments. If this story gave you chills, remember, the forest is real, and so are its secrets. And there are many more places like it around the world, waiting for us to uncover their truths. This is True Mystery Vault, where every story hides a piece of reality darker than fiction. If you love mysterious, haunting true stories, subscribe now and stay tuned for more tales that will keep you awake at night. Because in this world, truth is always stranger and scarier than we think.